Thing is, it's not about sharpness.
Okay.
So it's not about cutting the glass. It's just about hitting that point nice and firmly and following through.
Okay.
Okay?
Ready? Here
so
we
you go 1, 2.
Okay, yo. Want to talk about real music? Real music, whether it's hip hop or R&B. You know, this song comes to mind. Bow Wow, Like You. Let's see. I try to stop it in the place and see. From my body loose around you, what I'm gonna do with you, without you. I gotta get it together, say whatever. But since I met you, my life seems so bad. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me. In a special way, I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believed it, cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me. And in a special way, I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believed it, cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. Yo, I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me. In a special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believed it, cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me. In a special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believed it, cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. Do-do, 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 do-do. Man, for real, that's what's up. You know, now, back in, like, my parents' era, let's say Motown and shit like that, you know, you have musicians that would, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Now, I'ma beg and plead for your sympathy, cause I ain't too proud to beg. Sweet darling, ooh, ooh. That shit right there, yo, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you're gonna make love to me, you better do it good. Cause she's a hell of a woman, and she wants one hell of a man. So, yeah, that's not how the lyrics go, but I was like, yo, she knows what she want, you know what I'm saying? Adina Howard. Yo, Adina Howard. No matter how street, you know what I'm saying? That street appeal, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, if you're from the street, you want a street talking female every now and then. And Adina Howard, you know what I'm saying? She had that shit. She had that shit. T-shirt and no panties on. T-shirt and no panties on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, tell me what you want, baby. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you want, baby. And I mean, for real, I gotta be honest with you. You know, one of the people that I really like the music from is R. Kelly. You know what I mean? R. Kelly, that's a hell of a writer, man. And even if he had somebody helping him out, that's a hell of a writer, man. What is it? What is it? I see you in the kitchen, cooking me a meal. Something makes me want to come over, get a feel. Walking around in your t-shirt, nothing else on. Switching that ass over there by the phone. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's just, what I'm trying to say is, when it comes down to lyrics, some good R&B is going to give you the who, what, when, where, and why. There's no guessing. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit back and say, if you play, man, oh, wow. If you play that song for the person that you trying to feel something from, it could be a sexual night, and you trying to turn her on, or him. It could be or you trying to put a hint that this is the mood you in. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what your go-tos are. You know what I mean? If you just trying to chill for the night, there's songs that's just for the chill. Just in case I don't make it home tonight, let me make love for it. Let me make love to you for the last time, baby. Let's make each moment like it's the last, girl. Because you're my better half, girl. Just in case. Ooh, just in case I don't make it home tonight. Let's make love for the last time, baby. Let's treat this moment like it's the last, girl. You're my better half, girl, just in case. I can't sing, but I like to sing, alright? I'm one of those in the shower type singers, you know what I'm saying? Be in the shower just howling my ass off. But since I can't get in the shower no more, because of my disability, I'm just gonna lay here every chance I fucking get. I'm like, I deserve it, yeah, damn it. I've suffered enough. You know what I'm saying? I suffered. Anyway, but when it comes down to good fucking music, I want this next generation to come out with some good shit. And so they're gonna need our help. They're gonna need our help. We need to make videos. We need to make them go viral. You know what I'm saying? The topic matter should automatically target these young folks. You know what I mean? Any kids that you come across, it should target them. You know what I mean? It's not fake thumbnails. It's not clickbait titles. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world. Hey, young world. That's Slick Rick. Hey, young world, the world is yours. You know what I'm saying? Late 80s, early 90s. But we need to get to these kids. We need to mentor them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? And it boils down to parents too. You know what I'm saying? Fucking government, politicians, they're getting rid of all kind of programs, and they've already gotten rid of a lot of programs that could help people produce productive ass kids. You know what I mean? So what I'm thinking of is parenthood classes. If you're thinking about having, you know, fucking religion has these things, these classes where you sit with the preacher, you know what I mean, and be like, okay, we're thinking about getting married. So, you know, you're like, all right, well, let's go through this, you know, 2-3 week little counseling session. You know what I'm saying? To make sure y'all really want to make this decision type shit. You know what I mean? So it's like when folks come here for their green card, and you know they end up, you know, hooking up with somebody in immigration. You know, they're like, okay, well, you know, in about a month or 2 or 3, you know, we're gonna have to come, and you know, or in between these next 3 months or whatever, we want to, you know, drop in and evaluate y'all's relationship. If y'all really, you know, thinking about getting married and shit, you know, a lot of people, you know, they scam us. So we want to evaluate y'all's relationship. Are y'all really in this because you care about each other, or you know, being a surrogate to allow this person into the country? You know what I mean? So it's like, why can't we do that individually? You know, it's bad enough that we don't take our time, you know, when we're trying to get into relationships. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's enough people educated on relationships. You know, it's fucked up that, and my family, you know what I'm saying, will bring this up a lot of times, and I agree with them. But it's fucked up that you allow these kids to have Valentines in school. You know what I mean? And we don't tell them the truth about it. We just put it in put it in their heads that they gotta do this every year. You know what I mean? And then they grow up into adults and they teach their kids that bullshit. But then adults, you know what I'm saying? Even kids, their feelings get hurt because they didn't get as many Valentines as the next person, or they didn't get Valentines from the person that they was really expecting to get one from. And then that might scorn them for the rest of their life, or scar them for the rest of their life. And then as adults, they feel like obligated to do Valentines whenever they get into a relationship. Obligated. Ain't that a fucked up ass thing? Obligated? You feel obligated you gotta do it over some bullshit that somebody shouldn't have taught you as a kid? You know what I mean? As an adult, you should be like, I heard there was a thing called Valentine's. It's on the map. What is that Valentine's thing? When did it start? People don't question, like, what is it? When did it start? Who started it? Why was it started? Where was it started? You know what I'm saying? The who, what, when, where is the whys. People don't do that shit. So when it comes down to this music, if they're gifted to sing, they're gifted to write, they're gonna put this bullshit onto pen and paper, or onto their fucking phones, or iPads, or PCs, you know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna have it at the top of their head, bunch of bullshit. And that's what lyrics they're gonna write. Then they're gonna sing this shit, produce that shit, put it out there, you know what I'm saying? And other people are gonna listen to it, and they're not gonna question the who, what, when, where, and whys of a fucking song. It's like this Bow Wow, Like You. I don't know the who, what, when, where, and whys. Why the fuck is Bow Wow singing this shit? Who was he singing it to? Who triggered the thoughts for him to want to, sing it with so much fucking passion? You know what I'm saying? Was it one of those songs that he just didn't want to do? Because Bow Wow said there was some music that he just didn't want to do, but Jermaine Dupri was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Trust me. If you do this song, X, Y, and Z is going to happen. You know what I mean? So just trust me. Trust me. Because Jermaine Dupri wrote a lot of Bow Wow shit. You know what I mean? So it's like the who, what, when, where, and whys. You know what I mean? We don't ask those things. So, like I said, even though I started this off by saying, the good R&B, the good rap, you know what I'm saying? It'll explain the who, what, when, where, and whys. You know what I mean? It makes it easier for the consumer to make a playlist type shit. But then, like I said, or like I'm thinking, they don't tell the who, what, when, where, and whys. They just put some shit out and make some money. Or they're not even thinking of any type of concern or accountability to want to let their consumers know that, yes, they're consumers. They say fans, but it's like they're consumers. You know what I'm saying? The people that's gonna fucking buy their shit. You know what I mean? They're viewers. You know what I'm saying? They're listeners. You know what I mean? AKA fans. You know what I'm saying? There's no accountability. They're just gonna let their fans, you know what I'm saying, listen to their shit blindly. Because they know nobody's gonna ask the who, what, when, where, and whys. So this video turned into, yo, I want some good old R&B. But I'm like, that good old R&B has been fucking me up all these years. God damn. I said it and I mean it now. I mean it, I understand it now. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, I always saw myself as a hopeless romantic and a sucker for love. The music that I chose to listen to was that lovey-dovey music, that lovey. The truth about her, Roni, she's a sweet little girl. The truth about her, Roni, she's a sweet old girl. About the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She make the toughest homeboys fall deep in love. So once you had a Roni, you'll never give her up. Special kind of girl, make her daddy feel proud. You know the kind of girl that stands out in the crowd. A positive Roni, and the Roni is so right. I think I'm gonna love her for the rest of my life. So if you believe in all the love that it can do for you, make it official. Give it a chance, girl. You'll find romance. And if that tender road is right for you, yeah, make it official. Give her your love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want a girlfriend, and I need you right now. Loving, kissing, holding you tight. Never give her up. I need a girl who thinks like I do. Could it be you? So please help me. Help. I need a girlfriend, and I need you right now. Loving, kissing, holding you tight, never letting go. You know what I'm saying? Sucker for love shit. Sucker for love shit. You know, I had to learn over time that there were phases of emotions and thoughts and feelings, you know what I'm saying, before you could really claim the title of being a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And it was like, when you first meet somebody, you get infatuated. You know what I'm saying? Before you meet them, if you're seeing them, no, there's infatuation, there's puppy love, then there's lust. But the way that I learned it, there was no level to where you get to know that person when you take your time. Yeah, there was none of that. Yeah, I'm like, and even in the music, you know, it's like it goes from, if you see me walking down the street and I start to cry over you, walk on by, boop doop boop doop boop, walk on by. Wait a minute, it might have been over a breakup. Girl, don't make me wait. Make love to me. I've been thinking about you all night long and humming my favorite song. Make love to me. No one can make you do the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, the dialogue between people wasn't explained correctly. And it's taboo to learn it from your parents, as far as them sitting down and being like, I should have never married your daddy. I should have never married your mama. I should never have fucked your mama. I should have never fucked your daddy. I love you, kid. But you see the way we fight. You see the way we fight. Let this be a goddamn lesson to you. You can love your kids after the fact, but goddammit, it's that damn woman or that man that you just sit back and you can put your foot up in their ass and they still keep coming back. Just like a fucking Timex watch. Take a licking and keep on ticking. I'm telling you, man, this shit is all fucked up. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on? Why I gotta deal with all this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why I got to deal with all the bullshit? All I wanted to do is stick it and move on. Stick it and move on. It's all I wanted to do. It's all I wanted to do. But people, you know what I'm saying? They make sex to be so overrated. You can hear it in the music. Just think about it. You listen to one track on the song, and when that track is over, that person's train of thought is on another level of that relationship they're having with that person. You know what I'm saying? Most people will tell you, if you watch the interviews on, you know, what was going on in the, you know, like behind the scenes of writing of making this album, the whole 12 tracks, the whole 10 tracks, the whole 13 tracks, or whatever. And they're like, this song wasn't meant to be in third place. This song was actually one of the last songs. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you, that the way that they wrote these songs, while they were producing it, it was out of order from the way that they actually was writing it. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, yo, some of them had said that they was writing one song when something triggered, a different emotion, and they put that song away and they started writing on another song. You know what I'm saying? Some of these interviews will let you know that shit like that happens. But as a consumer or a fan, we're listening to the album, and if we're not paying attention, we'll go from one song to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Instead of listening to the order of it, it's like, okay, so everything was good. Oh shit, something tragic happened. Y'all ain't feeling each other the way you are. Oh shit, but now y'all fucking. Oh shit, now y'all going out to eat. Oh shit, you want to go out to eat. Oh shit, you are in the car with this person and everything is cool. Birds is whistling, flying around. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing the bees and the birds and the bees hanging out and kicking it. What the fuck? This is an emotional roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm going up, going down, going side to side, getting turned upside down, all kind of shit. So, there's a lot of shit I need to retract when it comes down to this thought that I'm having about R&B. Wow. We need to recreate the blueprint. We need to refurbish the blueprint of R&B. And the thing about it is, we need to put more thought into the content, to the substance. We need to add substance to R&B. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics need some substance. The lyric needs some organization. You know what I mean? Girl, let your head down. Let me get you in the mood. Let me take you to the garden where temptation is so right. Passion can make you fall for what you feel in the garden. Make you feel so right every night. Oh, woman, here in the garden. Ooh, I had never met anyone that made me feel as much as I feel for you. Some shit like that. But that's The Secret Garden. Quincy Jones produced this album. That song. It's got Quincy Jones. It's got oh boy, the DeBarge. Something DeBarge. It's got that one brown brother, not People Bryson, but it's four of them all together. Like I say, the DeBarge guy, you got Barry White, and you got like two others, and the four of them, you know what I'm saying, they came with Secret Garden, or they sing Secret Garden, and the shit sounds good, for real. So anyway, even with that, you got 4 levels of men, singing about getting it on, and Secret Garden is a word, you know what I'm saying, that's on the level of we fucking, you know what I mean. The Secret Garden could be the punani, you know what I'm saying, Secret garden could be the bed. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. You know, it's like, yo, the fuck? Secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. Trying so hard to find the way we feel. Even though we both belong to someone else, we can't let go. Just what we feel is all so real. James Ingram. Yep, there he is. El DeBarge, Albie Shore, Barry White, and James Ingram. It's the shit. It really is. Tony. It never rains in Southern California. They tell me happy anniversary. Anniversary. The day has come where we could. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. You know what I'm saying? There's music out there that comes pretty fucking close. You know what I mean? I say that because now I'm much older. I'm using my old man ears. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking shit apart. And it's like, okay, I can see where this could be better. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I was younger growing up and I had them young man ears, it was just like my relationships. I just had the gist of it. I didn't have the complete relationship because, I didn't even know who the fuck I was as a young man. You know what I'm saying? I had an idea of who I was, had an idea of where I was going, but I was still trying to figure it out. And how the fuck can I be trying to figure myself out and trying to figure out a woman or a young lady? And you know what I'm saying? It's like when I meet somebody, fucking strangers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how much time we have together, it's going to take a lifetime for me to know who the fuck she is. But yet, we're trying to have a relationship and all the shit that we're taught that relationships is about. We wasn't taught that we're going to have so many fucking misunderstandings because not only do we not know who the fuck we are, we don't know the limitations to our understanding of life. You know what I'm saying? We're still questioning things. And when it comes down to a relationship, we assume that the relationship is X, Y, and Z. Come to find out, it's not X, Y, and Z. And so here it is. We take those variables, those unknown variables, and we're just trying to take it day by day type shit. You know what I mean? Without conversation. And some people think that they can do it without conversation because they don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to lose this female or this man that they are physically attracted to, and they have most things in common. But they don't take the time to be like, what if we do have kids? I'm not saying that I want any now, not saying I'm trying to, but I want us to, at least do some parent planning. What do we agree on and what do we disagree on? And let's record this shit. And that's another fucking thing. For one, people don't like therapy. They don't like the idea of therapy. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to being in a relationship, it's got to be all that shit. You got to be the other person's therapist. The other person should be your therapist. Y'all should be able to bounce ideas off each other. You know what I'm saying? If you're going out to eat, you're bouncing ideas off each other. You know what I'm saying? Even if you order 2 different dishes. You might order 2 different dishes and eat off each other's plate. You order the steak, I'll order the lobster. And then, you cut up half your steak and I'll give you half the lobster tail. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. And there's no greed. Be like, there's more beef on this half of the steak that I'm getting you. And I'm only getting half of that tail, and there's not enough seafood on the half of that tail. You know what I'm saying? You get selfish and you be like, I want us to have an even amount of meat. What the fuck? It's not even about the food. The two of you are out of the house to where last week y'all were arguing about some shit that that was inside the house. So you're away from the vibes that y'all have when you're in the house. You're having good conversation. You're out in public, looking good, complimenting each other. He looking good, she looking good. And when, other people looking, they complimenting your girl or your man, and on your girl or your man's, fucking thought, you got people complimenting you, to which it compliments them. I mean, it's all kind of shit when it comes down to dating. But people get fucking, they do a lot of shit that they don't know nothing about. Or they're not doing shit that they wasn't ever taught. You know what I'm saying? And to teach somebody, the things like that is like taboo. And then they don't want to learn. People don't want to learn. They don't want to learn about the in and outs of a relationship. They don't want to take the person that they having a crush with and take them to counseling. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. They don't want their flaws to be exposed. They don't want that other person to be all up in their closet where them skeleton bones are. It's too soon for them to know this or that. People tell you what they want you to hear. You know what I'm saying? You most definitely want to tell a person what you want them to hear, because you don't want them to know your deepest, darkest secrets. It's too soon for that shit. Because people are seasonal. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to this music, all of this shit relates. All of this shit relates. So when we're listening to shit, listening to music, when we're, watching the videos, we're only getting a bit of what the message is supposed to be. But we don't know that it's supposed to be more, because we are not taught that. We don't ask the who, what, where, and whys. We're just watching. You know what I'm saying? We're just ignorantly watching, ignorantly listening. It's more of a convenience to just accept it for what it is. Now, I got passionate, I got long-winded, and if you feel like I've gotten off the topic, it all relates. It all relates. We need to come up with a whole new blueprint when it comes down to R&B, when it comes down to hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Drop the N-word, drop the female dog word, drop the lack of substance word, the B word, black. Black. You know what I'm saying? Black people this, black people that. No. People who are, when you say black people, black being the descriptive word, it's like for real, you're telling me that these people are lacking something, they're lacking substance, they're lacking a content, they're lacking something, they're void of something. Those people, you know what I'm saying? They say, diversity. We need black people to help us. Come on now. Really? Who the fuck wants to work with somebody who don't have the traits that they need to have in order to help your business grow? It don't make sense. It's like on what do you call it? What's that paper that you fill out? The interview paper or whatever when you're going to get a job. You know what I'm saying? You fill it out, and there's a box. Are you white? Are you black? Or are you other? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I started learning how to put other, and they're like, what do you mean other? Are you Hispanic or are you Asian? It's like, no, I'm just not black, fucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not white. Are you white? Or are you peach? Or are you, eggshell? You know what I'm saying? They got so many different type of whites for your fucking wall. Then why is it that when it comes down to identifying who you are as a person, you gotta be all these different shades of a color? Come on, get the fuck out of here. Sunset white, or sunrise white, or, you know what I'm saying, quarter moon cycle white. Get the fuck out of here, you know? All kind of weird shit. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. You know, I'm feeling like the conspiracy brother. You know what I'm saying? Off of what's that movie? What's that movie with Eddie Griffith? Undercover Brother. Yeah, the conspiracy brother, played by Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other movies where, you know, you got a conspiracy brother, you know what I'm saying, that's in the clique. You know what I mean? That brother's always the one that's like, you know, he's supposed to be so level-headed, like he sees through the matrix, and he's helping the group, you know, accomplish a mission by, you know, looking through the matrix and uncovering the truth and shit like that. So that way the mission could be, you know what I'm saying, foolproof, fall-proof, whatever the fuck. But anyway, I know I need to end this video. You know what I'm saying? So, if you made it this far, yo, congratulations. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who don't want to hear a person all the way out, who don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get enough information to form a real conclusive opinion. I'm over using some words. You know what I mean? I ain't the smartest motherfucker to be trying to use words. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm learning that, hell, each word has like 3 to 6 different meanings. You know what I'm saying? When you look up a definition of a word, they're going to have the noun, the adjective, the adverb, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? The different parts of speech. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, the plural version, the singular version of the word. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God, yeah, I just want a definition. I want to know what a bat is. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to know what a bat is in a noun form? You know what I'm saying? Black bats fly in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know what the bat is? The bat of the sentence? The subject of the sentence? Well, how's it used? You know, it's like, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Who wants to go through all that shit just to know what a definition of, just to know what a fucking bat is? You know what I mean? A winged mammal, you know what I'm saying, is fucking damn near blind, that uses, you know, like sonar type signals and shit, you know what I mean, to fly around. Come on now, I need to know what a bat is. You know, get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. The rest of that shit. You know, I need to know what the fuck it looks like, you know what I mean? So that way, I won't just be killing something flying in the air. You know what I mean? It might be endangered species. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Tell me what a goddamn bat is. Anyway, I'm over here tripping. So yeah, when it comes down to R&B, yo, R&B is missing a lot of information in order, you know, for it to be something that we really gotta have in our lives. And I think that's where I'm gonna get the title for this video, is with that last minute, you know, burst of words. Anyway, yo, I'm Podrey. This is how I do my videos. And I need you to know that I got a whole lot of fucking videos where I'm talking a lot of shit on, you know, as a collection altogether. I'm talking a lot of shit. And I'm repeating myself a lot too. But still, thank you for checking me out. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning. Peace. Cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. You know what I'm saying? Like you. Hold on, before you go, let's do that one more time. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it one more again. I ain't ever had nobody show me love that you didn't show me in a special kind of way that I feel. When you hold me, we gonna always be together. Cause baby, that's what you told me. And I believed you. Cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. Right after my shows, and I was tripping, in a sense I was tense, from my body loose around you. What I'ma do with you? I gotta get it together, say whatever. But since I met you, my life seems so better. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me, and the special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believed it, 'cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me. In a special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believed it, 'cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. Do 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 do. Peace.
Give them prayer hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right?